Every day you see a new discount site pop up, right? I'm promising, like
Yeah.
70% off home goods. And yet 90% of them fail, and they fail fast.
Exactly. It's usually some fatal mix of, supply chain issues, chargebacks, or,
Yeah.
well, selling things that don't really exist.
So today we are doing a deep dive into one of these, Temaras.com. It sells everything from plushies to power tools at prices that just seem impossible.
They really do.
Our mission is pretty simple. We're digging into the research on Temaras to figure out if this is a shopper's dream or if it's, just another one of those too good to be true stories.
And we have to start with the warning lights because of every single scam detector our sources checked is just, it's all red lights.
All red. Wow.
Yeah, this isn't some slow burn. It's an immediate, high-risk situation, and it's all driven by these really foundational trust issues.
Okay, so let's get into those foundational issues. The first thing is the site has these super low trust scores, and it's incredibly new. I think our sources said it was registered only a couple of months ago. But the biggest one, the biggest red flag, is this hidden ownership.
And when you hear hidden ownership, you should immediately think about liability. I mean, what that usually means is the company is actively hiding who they are.
How do they do that?
They might be using shell corporations or registering somewhere that, makes accountability basically impossible. It's a structure built to protect the operator, not you, the buyer.
And that's the real root of that low trust score.
That's it.
So with that total lack of transparency about who's even running the show, it's probably no surprise that this is reflected in their fine print.
Oh, exactly. When we looked at their policies, they're fundamentally consumer unfriendly. The core rule is all sales final, change your mind, no refund.
Oh.
That puts you, the buyer, entirely on the defensive from the second you click purchase.
Wait, really? So if I get an item and it's damaged or it's the wrong thing, I can't even get my money back?
You can't. The specific process is if your order arrives wrong or damaged, you have to take 3 photos.
Okay.
Then Timmer says they will send a replacement. A full refund is deliberately not mentioned as an option. They force you into an exchange.
So they're locking your money into their system.
Yes. It's incredibly hostile to the consumer.
And the practical reality seems to confirm all those policy fears. Buyers are talking about incredibly slow shipping, and there was this one story that really stood out from our sources.
I think I remember this one.
A customer ordered some decorative gadget, and it arrived looking like it had been run over by a delivery truck. After complaining, they were just stuck in an email loop for over a month.
Just chasing a refund.
Desperately chasing a refund that just never came.
What's so fascinating, though, is that they aren't completely incompetent. They do use SSL encryption, that little padlock icon you see in the browser.
Right.
And they do say they respond to support tickets.
So why would a highly suspect operation even bother with SSL? Isn't that supposed to build trust?
It's cheap, and it's surface-level security theater. It makes the site look professional.
Just look, though.
Exactly. And as for responding to support tickets, our sources suggest they only respond to deny refunds or to stall the process, not to actually solve anything. The buyer assumes all the risk.
So what does this analysis mean for you, the listener? The final conclusion is pretty clear. Temaras.com is a classic red flag setup. It's highly suspect and has very low trust. The advice from our sources is delivered with extreme caution. If you are absolutely determined to test the site, use it for a cheap item only.
And use a protected payment method, like a disposable card.
Yes, and screenshot absolutely everything, but just for experimental purposes.
And if we connect this back to the bigger picture, this whole deep dive really proves that vetting any of these deep discount sites means checking the policy small print.
And the ownership.
And the ownership transparency
Yes.
before you even look at the price tag.
Yeah.
That's where the real risk is hiding.
So when you see hidden ownership on a site that's promising you these unbelievable savings, just ask yourself, what essential information about where the product is from, or its quality, or even the corporate structure, what is being deliberately kept from you? Something to think about next time you see a deal online.